I got sent a gaming chair from EwinRacing, and look, all you need to be a good gamer is to have a good gaming chair. You know the memes, but they're true. So today I'm going to review the chair as well as just talk about, like, should you even get a gaming chair? Because this is my first gaming chair. Is it even worth it, you know? I'm also going to unbox this chair and just explain the details around it because there's a lot of cool features on this thing. And I also want to tell you how the heck I got the chair into my house because, like, I can't be sending packages to my house all the time, you know? My family doesn't know I'm a YouTuber, and to send things like this is kind of tricky, so I'll explain that too. Now, like, if you want your own chair before we begin, you can get 20% off if you use my link and code Timeworks, you know? So check the description or pinned comment for that. This is the EwinRacing Heavy Duty Gaming Chair 400-pound edition. I'm not 400, okay? But it can support up to that. So yeah, this is my very first gaming chair, and I gotta say, it's way better than what I had before. We're not even gonna talk about that yet. That's a piece of crap. But this one is just beautiful, and like, there's so many colors to pick from. I went with blue because my channel colors are blue, right? But let's go over these specific details because there's so many cool features on this thing. Okay, so first thing I really want to talk about is the armrests. They're called 4D armrests. These are the ways this thing moves. It's crazy. So there's a few buttons on here. You just pull it and you can move the armrest up and down. Look at that, up and down. It's crazy. I use that one all the time as well as this one all the time. Back and front, back and front. Also move it from side to side, which is great. It also rotates. You can rotate it. Like, what the heck? For me, the one I use the most is the back and front. If you're like me, you know, YouTuber, editing for hours, you sit in different ways sometimes. So, you know, you might want to have it out like that, or you might want to, I don't know, it just depends on what you're doing, and it's super easy to change it. So that's something I've never seen in a chair before, and it's way better from what I used to do. I actually use my drawer as an armrest sometimes, like that's how crazy it was, but now I don't have to. Anyway, next thing I want to touch on, of course, is the cushions. Like the pillows. Again, first time having a gaming chair, I never understood why there had to be pillows there. They always look so uncomfy, but dude, after using this for a few days, I'm never going back. So they're called lumbar supports for your back to keep it straight. And I have horrible posture when it comes to sitting down, but you put this where your back sort of bends, right? And it just supports your back. It feels so good, man. Like, bro, this is my current posture, right? This was my old posture. This is actually what I used to do. So now it's way better. And also the neck rest. I for real have just meditated like this. It's a good time, bro. Now look, these pillows are also adjustable. You can just pull it up and it'll stay. Like, they're on these like straps, which is good. So you can make it as comfortable as you want. You know, you might have your own chair and you think it's great, but can you do this? I'm so happy my chair can do this. I honestly, I don't feel like I can trust it, but you can. How the heck can you trust a chair to do this? Like, it's not tipping at all. I used to try this on my old chair and it would tip over, but this one, steady. It just makes sure you don't actually fall over. So it's great. So the way to do that is just a lever right here, and you pull it. Now the chair itself looks like, you know, it's a leather, but it's a soft leather. It kind of glistens in the light. They say it's a PU leather. I don't really know what that means, but it looks gorgeous, you know? Now let's go down below to, of course, the wheels. Look at that. This whole section is like a hardcore metal. Like, when I first assembled it, I was surprised because my other chair's like plastic down here. This one's like actual good quality. To adjust the height, there's this little lever right here. You just push down on it and you go down. Wow. And push it back down again. Perfect. That is something that's kind of a must-have in a chair, and it does it quite well. But now let's talk about that piece of junk. Is there even a comparison? Gaming chair, broken down office chair. So this used to be covered in leather, or pleather, I guess. All the leather on this chair would just peel, and you'd find it all across the floor in the room, and I still find it. This one's just terrible. This is how I would sit. Not good for my back at all. But this one, man, it just has a way better range. Like, look, I can reach my desk, but I could go lower if I want, and I could put the armrest up. So much customizability with this chair. So look, I want to keep this review genuine. I want to talk about, you know, the cons too. So I've used this chair for a few days, and if I had to think of a con, the only thing is that for like the first day of using the back pillow, it was just uncomfortable because I'm not used to it. But once you get into it, at the end of the day, it really sunk in and I was like, whoa, I feel way better. My back is straight. And when I stood up, it just felt like I was standing in the same position as when I was sitting, which is a sign to me that, yo, this chair is greatly improving my health and posture. So the only con I can think of is just a little bit of discomfort that comes with, you know, adjusting a habit. But like sitting back in my old chair, and it's only been a few days, sitting back in the old one, it feels so uncomfortable. So this is really a good chair. I love gaming chairs now. And can you do this? I can do that. Okay, so this is how to assemble if you get this chair. Yo, what's up? I'm gonna unbox it right now. I think I might open this the wrong way, because who the heck opens a box from the side? Whoa! But we can just tip it out. This thing, it looks like a steering wheel. The seat part. Oh, this is where it comes with all your stuff. Definitely gotta put these gamer gloves on, dude. So upon unboxing it, you get a few parts. It's not as insane as I thought it would be. And obviously an instruction manual, which, you know, you need, but they give you tools too, so heck yeah. So let's put this together. Instruction 1, put it like this. Instruction 2 says you gotta remove these bolts for some reason, so I'm just trusting the process, you know. The next step is to put the chair together. Oh, it just goes on the side. That makes a lot of sense. All you do is take the screws out, put the chair on, and then put the screws back in. Definitely not hard. All right, the next step makes your chair look good. You just get this thing. It's like a plastic cover. So it comes with these long screws. You put them into the plastic cover to secure it, and then you put this little cap over it, and it just covers up all the ugly metal. Okay, next up I inserted this big rod into this, and then I put this weird cap over it. Okay, so as for the wheels, these go on super easily, right? All you need is just a little bit of pressure. It just goes right in. It's so easy. You don't even need a tool to do it. It just clicks right in. Perfect. All right, so we took those screws out, put this on, and put those screws back in. Just 4 screws. Bam. All right, time for the fun part where we just put it on. So there's a little hole on the bottom. Let's do that. That's it, it's done. Wow, that is crazy awesome. Look at that chair. And yeah, I was building Lego. Yeah, that's the unboxing of it. Now let's talk about how the heck I even got the chair here in the first place. So, my family obviously doesn't know I'm a YouTuber, and so sending big packages like this, they will question. And it's just best to avoid the questions, especially for a sponsored video like this, something huge. So what I did is, when the package came, no one was there, right? So I sort of hauled the box off into the forest. And then at like, I don't know, 3 a.m., I went outside in the middle of the night, kind of scary, to get the package. And it was friggin' snowing, dude. Like, oh my gosh. Luckily, they packed the chair well that the only thing that got wet was the box. So I brought that in the middle of the night, and no one knew. So yeah, that's how I got this chair in the room. And it's pretty good. That's my review of this chair. Now look, if you want to buy one of these, you don't have to, but if you want to get a gaming chair that, you know, actually is good for your back, I have a link in the description and pinned comment where you can get 20% off. Use code Timeworks, it'll be a good time. So thank you to EwinRacing for sending the chair, as well as thank you for watching. I'm just hyped that now I could be a pro gamer because I have a pro gaming chair. Thank you guys for watching. Click subscribe and fly on.